Greetings and great rising, greetings and great rising. Good afternoon or good evening to my warriors, to my subscribers, to my TGs, to my family, and my friends. Woo, can you feel this energy, y'all? This potent, powerful, magical time. Ashe, the veil is down for those that rock. Ayi Bobo, the Barons, the Gades, Mama Brigitte, and Oya, and all those dark lovelies are out and about. The as above and the so below. Ashe, Ashe. There's communing taking place. There's a merging. There's a blending. There's no boundaries. Ashe, keep yourself protected. Keeping, your aura clean, cleansed, consecrated, knowing what you know, Ashe, because there's a lot of mischievous energies, deceitful energies, lying, trickster energies that are coming through as well. This is not just about the as above, baby. This is about the soul below too. Ashe, this is where those potent, powerful, dark shadows may be coming out to play. Don't forget that this is October. Ashe, this is Scorpio season. So deep, dark, intense feelings and emotions may be coming through. We may not be sure of what's happening or why it's happening. Definitely feeling triggered. Ashe, Ashe. This is just the things that need to be worked out. So I want to take a focus in on what have we been hiding from in regards to our shadows. Ashe, Ashe. And not only that, since that is the soul below, let's talk about the as above, baby. This is the time of the ancestors. This is the time of your Lawaz, your Orishas, your saints. Ashe, your spirit guides, your spirit animal, baby. This is the time of feasting, communing, offerings, singing, dancing, drinking, partying, having sex, baby. Yes, letting your freak flag fly. Ashe, Ashe. It is a beautiful time. And nonetheless, on that energy as well, still intense. Ashe. This video is being recorded on a Sunday, the day of Obatala, the man of the white cloth, the man of your Ori. Ashe. So if you're feeling confused, if you're not having the best thoughts, if you're feeling a little snarky, if you're feeling a little tight, if you're feeling restricted, if you're feeling edgy, if you're feeling down, depressed, sad, you definitely want to work with Obatala, Nana Bolo Klo, or any other Orisha Lawa deity that you rock with. Ashe, Ashe. Y'all already know that the kid rides with the Maratatwa. Ashe, child of Oya, Ayi Bobo, and all of the dark goddesses, baby. I am with all the shits. Ashe. This is that time and that energy of getting together with rituals. Ashe. Ritual season, for me, it sparked in October. But for a lot of people, ritual season sparks on November 1 throughout the rest of that month. But for me, baby, from October through pretty much spring, which is my new year, is when I'm really focusing in on doing my rituals and, my workings. Even though I do it all year, baby, let's be clear, I get that work in. But I'm just saying that it is highly powered and highly charged energy right now. So since the veil is down, let's take a look and see what we have been hiding from ourselves. Ashe, Ashe, that energy. Don't forget, this is a general message. Take what you need and leave the rest, baby. Ayi Bobo. Ashe yo. Yes. Okay. All right. So I went on ahead and pulled 3 cards, and this is the new deck. Earth, Moon, and Shadow Oracle. Ashe, Ayi Bobo. Ashe yo. And I decided to use the card, the Shadow Revealed card. Ashe. No coincidences there, baby. Let's get it. So the first card is what shadow or what have we been hiding from? And what have we been hiding from? Thunder and lightning. Like I said, those dark energies. This is Oya coming through with Shango in my world. You got thunder and lightning coming through. And this is saying, what is it saying? Y'all know I'm a little blind. Painful revelations and interconnect. So we've been hiding from some of our hurt and our pain. We have been trying so hard to avoid the storm. Ashe. And that is a missed opportunity in regards to connecting with oneself. Connecting and developing a relationship or a bond, at least communication with your lower vibrating energy, Ashe, with your shadow self, with your shadow side. So what has been hiding in the shadows? Your shadows. What has been hiding in the shadows? Your demons, Ashe, your lower selves. You keep acting like that, since it's on a negative end, you don't want to entertain it, you don't want to deal with it. This is missing a key component of you. This is an opportunity for you to really sit down. You want to make sure that you are safe and secure in the midst of the storm. I talked about it in one of them last videos. You don't want to be caught up in the eye of the storm, baby. Let that come through. So this could be a very turbulent energy for you right now. You may not know how best to handle the situation, and it could help to figure out where or what from the past triggered this. Ashe, and what it said was it's treachery. So some type of betrayal, mistrust, or deception. Ashe. So you're having a hard time because of some hurt, some pain, some lies, something that took place in the past, whether it was yesterday, a week ago, 3 months, 3 years, whenever it is from the past. This is what's now trying to come up. It's time to actually deal with it. And lightning also is a flash of illumination. So you might have been getting flash messages that you may have not been ready to deal with, or you haven't even begun to acknowledge it. You're still fighting with it. You're like, no, I buried you. What are you doing here? But those energies of light is trying to help you to find the stability and the comfortability in working with your dark. Ashe, working with your shadows. There could have been multiple people that have did you wrong, and we talked about it in the past in regards to when you understand energy, you don't have to just deal with one thing at a time. If things share same like energy, you put them shits together and you get them the fuck up out of here. Ashe is not about good or bad. It's just energy. Ashe. And one of the ways that you can work with your shadow is coming through with the moon phases, cycles of the moon, Ashe, or the moon herself, that energy herself. Take a look into the goddess Luna, Ashe. Take a look into the Orisha or the Lawa Mawu, Ashe, Mawu. Depending on the Pataki folklore and the legend, baby. Mawu is the moon and Lisa is the sun. Ashe. So take that to your altar. And this is in regards to manifestations, visions, and attractions. Ashe. So you are very sensitive, highly vibrational type of person. You may have psychic dreams, deja vu. Ashe. You may really connect to water or have infinity for the moon. There is no coincidence in that. The moon is all about illumination, Ashe, and or the darkness is the light and the dark. Don't forget that this is eclipse season, Ashe. So there will be a lot of things that are taking place in the shadows, but while the veil is down, you'll be able to better communicate with your spiritual tribe. Ashe. The moon is also about illusion. So you can actually get together with your shadow side and have her and or him express itself and really come to understanding. This is not about boxing or annihilating your shadow self. This is about finding the harmony, finding the balance in between the two. People have done you wrong, yes, and you may be carrying it with you, but I think what's coming through more so is you're blaming yourself for even putting yourself in that type of situation. Ashe. This storm is coming back up, so you can really sit down, be still, and see all sides. This is a cycle in your life, and the moon can definitely help you to not only pay attention to how you vibrate and how you move and what you throw into the universe, but the people that you engage with, the lies, the deception, the deceit, you're going to have a better beacon, if you will, if you really take some time to just really work with those shadows. Ashe, Ashe. So that's what it's saying. It's really just coming through to encourage you to deal with that, because it's blocking your manifestations. It's blocking your what you throw out will come back to thee. The law of attraction. Ashe, Ashe. So if you're feeling like you just keep going through these storms, like it's one thing after another, don't forget that this is all for your greatest and highest good. And it's intensifying because it's really trying to get your attention. Ashe. Messages have been around. So if that's making sense, any type of betrayal, any type of lies, any type of deceit, this is where these triggers are coming from now. Ashe. This is where these triggers are coming from now. So you may feel as though that you're looping. Like it's a totally different situation, but it's the same situation, if that makes sense. Like the people, places, and things may have changed, but that energy is the same. This is what they're trying to get you to understand. And then we have triple goddess energy out here. So working with any Loa Orisha deity that you rock with, whether it is, well, Medusa just came out like gangbusters, baby. So I'm going to say Medusa first, or Ya. You have the Lasarin, you got Hecate, you have Persephone, yeah, like I said, Mama Brigitte, yes, 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 and yes. Anyone else wants to come through? Kali, Pele, Ashe, Ashe. Working with those energies, developing a good understanding of your dark side, your shadow side. There's nothing to fear. And although it can be scary, they're really coming through with there's nothing to fear. The fear is the deception. The fear is the illusion. So working with the moon will help you to better assess and understand and overstand illusions, so that way you can see people coming. You no longer have to work in hindsight. Foresight is where it is. So really paying attention to the energies and the vibrations and not allowing people to win. I know that people like, this is not a contest, but this is a sport. Let's be clear. And this is hunter season. Let's be clear. So if you're going through a storm right now, or if you're feeling as though that people are not on the up and up, don't forget trickster energy is out. Ashe, low vibrating energy is out. You want to make sure that you're not being oblivious. You want to take your blinders off. You want to make sure that you're not just keeping your head up in the sky, and in reality, you got your head stuck in the sand. Ashe, come through with the as above and the so below. Let's see what came. We got three. Oh, yeah, we're going to take it just like it comes, baby. And they're saying flow. Oh, and then we got a hidden message here. We got flow. We got the sun together. This is a beautiful message. So with the shadow, what they're trying to get you to acknowledge is right now, your ancestors. It says ancestral, and then it says together. So your ancestors want you to get together. They want to get together during this energy and during this time of All Hallows Eve, going into All Saints Day, going into the Fete Gay Day, Ashe, or the Fat Gay Day, Ayi Bobo, Fat Tuesday, Ayi Bobo, Ashe Yo. This is that time to really commune, get together, do your rituals, do your offerings, create your feast. Don't forget that this is a time of celebrating and communing, you know, being happy to know, if at no other time, from now until, you know, the end of November, this is a very highly charged time to communicate with your tribe. And they're telling you that they are here. You may have to do some meditations. You may want to take a look into astral projection, Ashe. Take a deeper look in regards to what it is to dream. You may be experiencing, what is that called? What I consider to be journeying, where you're going through different realms, different portals. Those are not dreams. Ashe, taking a look into the metaverse. Ayi Bobo, that's a popular word right now. And, you know, just to remind you that you are brave, you are strong. We got the sun energy here. So these shadows and this dark energy or these hardships, they're not going to last for long. If you deal with them as they come, things will definitely move in a manner in which you need them to. Don't forget that we do have the energy and the opportunity to put energy into a shift to happen in the way that we want it to happen. Ashe, ashe. And they're also asking you to go with the flow. Ayi bo bo. And here we have another raven, another crow. So messages have been coming out, and messages are coming out from the divine. Messages are coming out from your spiritual tribe, your ancestors, your Lawaz, your Orishas, your spirit guides. They're telling you to pay attention. Ashe. This is water energy. We are in Scorpio season, which is water energy. And then as you can see, these little bubbles. So maybe it's time to come up for some air. Maybe you have been hiding from your shadows for so long that the sun is just blinding you, and now you're finding ways to reject that. You're having a hard time seeing the positivity. You're having a hard time charging up or being charged or being in charge, because you've been fighting, blocking this energy from coming up. And nonetheless, it's coming through anyway, because this is for your greatest and your highest good. So knowing when to go with the flow. Your ancestors are asking you to rock. Your spiritual tribe is asking you to rock. Ashe. They're trying to encourage you to see your side of the situation, and not in such a negative light. You just want to see your side. Ashe. How did you respond? How did you react? Were you the one that jumped it off? Ashe, ashe. Was there something else that you could have done? Ayi bo bo. Why did you believe the lie? Why did you put yourself in the company or in the midst of this person? Were they wearing a mask? Were you wearing a mask? Meaning, were you hiding from yourself? Were you out in these streets not being your authentic self? A lot of us, we have a lot of triggers and a lot of shadows, and sometimes it's just easier to just not be who we truly are. I can testify to that. I'm a very expressive type person. I feel very deeply. I'm down there again. I'm down there with Olu Kloon, baby. That's how deep I feel things. Ashe. And a lot of people just don't know how to handle that. So I taught myself to stay on the surface as in my earlier years. Ashe. And I found that even though I was on the surface, I was having a hard time breathing. Ashe. So these little bubbles were coming up as messages that I was hoping to get out into the universe. Having my Orishas and my Lawaz and my spirit guides, my ancestors to come through. Ashe, ashe. So just knowing that this dark time is not going to last for long, and you want to be mindful of your ego. Ashe, ashe. The ego resides in the mind. Your emotional intelligence resides in the mind. Ashe, ashe. So there could be some type of conflict going on inside the mind. And again, Papa Legba is at the crossroads. The Beros, the Gades, the Mama Brigitte, they are out here, baby. The crossroads. Listen, you want to find a way to work with your shadow. You want to find a way to understand your demons. You can't just keep allowing them to run amok. That's what they're coming through saying. Ashe, ashe. Anything else? Yeah. So we know that when storms take place, it is a very therapeutic and cleansing type of situation. So this will be a very therapeutic and cleansing time for you. You may not see it that way right now, because you could just be swirling, you know, in regards to that attack that you were under, whether it was spiritually, physically, psychologically, energetically, any of the leads. Come through, my Uncle Lee. Ashe, ashe. But you don't want to miss this opportunity, because this is still in regards to your manifestations. This is still in regards to your law of attraction. You're going to have to fight for yours. Ayi bo bo. And while Mars is in retrograde, you may not feel like it, but that is a part of the test. Let me come through with that first. Don't forget that obsessions are a thing. Ashe. So I'm talking about with this energy. We already know obsession is a thing, but with October, the end of October and all of November, December, going into this hunters and harvest season, ashe, ashe. People might have been doing their spells, and you want to pay attention to their red flags. You know, you want to pay attention to the alerts. You want to pay attention to your dreams. If they're going crazy and chaotic, if they're all nightmarish and it was just all kinds of, you know, clusterfucks, this is just a way of trying to get your attention. There's something that you may need to do. There's something that you may need to take a look at. Ashe, ashe. And I said I was going to take a deeper look into what this shadow is. So the shadow is that you feel limited. You have a way of limiting yourself. And it's saying that you may need to change your method in regards to how to get ahead. So something isn't working. And it's blocked. Like I said, something is blocking your manifestations. Here we have magic potions. And some of us may be really quick to try to do a magic potion, or to do a magic spell, or to pay someone to do a spell for us, when it's so much simpler than that. This is in regards to finding the shadow, understanding the shadow, understanding the who's, the what's, the when's, the whys of the shadow, just digging a little deeper, and then utilizing your tools that is in your knapsack, rocking with your spirit, trusting your gut and your intuition. Ashe, ashe. And they're also still encouraging, the moon phases. So yeah, is working, just throwing a spell out there is just not going to cut it. You want to do the shadow work on this. So it's just trying to tell you to change your method to get ahead. If you're thinking that a spell is going to fix this, if it does, it's temporary. Ashe, because it did absolutely nothing with the shadow, and you really don't even know what shadow it is, because you're not trying to deal with it. You're not trying to brave the storm. And you are bold. You are brave. Ashe, ashe. And then we also have, this is a creative period for you. New ideas could bring prosperity. So cowrie shells, ashe, ashe. So the shadow could also be in regards to money. Maybe you're feeling like things are tight. Maybe you're feeling you're having a hardship with money. You could be one paycheck from being homeless, or you could really not be able to pay your rent. And you're not tapping into the creative energies of you. Water energy is very creative energy. Yes, it's also about feelings and thoughts and emotions and things like that, but it's tapping into who you are authentically. You have a skill set that can really get you out of your situation, not just in the moment, but forever. Ashe, ashe. What I say? Mama Brigitte, come through. She's here, y'all. She's here. And this is saying collaboration. So again, just letting you know, like they said, they're here. And Mama Brigitte is out here telling you that working together, whether it's with Mama Brigitte, with your ancestors, with your spirit side, with your tribe, with your shadows, Ayibo, Pops, but working together will help you get through this. Utilizing your spirit, your fire, the phases of the moon, the light of the moon, even though this is eclipse season. But what they're trying to get you to understand is there's always some light. Even in the midst of darkness, there's always some light, is in regards to your perspective of things. So you're being encouraged to go to your altar space. Make sure it's clean, cleansed, and consecrated, baby. Ashe, ashe. But go to your altar space. Say what you mean. Say what you need. Ashe. They're giving offerings. Give your offerings, y'all. Give your offerings. Ashe. Ashe. Meditate. Sit still, be peace. Messages have been trying to come through, but it's too cloudy and too confusing here. There may be some fear and some insecurities here. Ashe, ashe. They want you to get together. Go into these shadows. Go into that dark space. And you be your own light. Let spirit come through. Ashe, ashe. Listen. Yeah. A very fiery, crazy, chaotic time. We have Papa Legba out here on the scene. We got 3, we got 6, and we got water, and we got fire energy. So, like I said, that smoke, that nebulous energy is coming through. But we have the 3 is all about the aligning mind, body, and spirit. You, spirit, and your ancestors. You, spirit, and your tribe. However it is that you rock. Don't forget that All Saints Day, All Souls Day is coming. Fat Tuesday is coming. Like I said, this is a celebratory time. This is a time of feasting. This is like really, I don't know why I just heard the ball. Like, this is like going to the ball. Ashe, ashe. You may be feeling like Cinderella right now, but nonetheless, even Cinderella got to go to the ball, and she had a whole tribe. No matter who stopped her, no matter who tried to block her, she still found a way. Let that be a message. Ashe, ashe. Yeah, so Papa Legba is definitely coming through. Papa Legba Lam Flambeau. So maybe working with Papa Legba Lam Flambeau, or taking a deeper research, a deeper look into Papa Legba La Flambeau. That is the fire on fire. So a very creative time within itself. Water and fire both are creative energies. They're both intense depending on how you look at it. Oh, this is very yin and yang. This is very masculine and feminine energies coming together. Ashe, ashe. Yeah. There needs to be some form of a balance here. And this balance could be taking place within inside of you. Be mindful of where you throw your fire. Because this Papa don't give a fuck where his fire lands. Ashe, ashe. Be mindful. Treating enemies like friends and friends like enemies. Like I said, is like being down in a rabbit hole. Ashe, ashe. So, your thoughts and your heart. When I say masculine and feminine energies, like I said, everything is up in here. Ayi Bobo. Ask for some clarity. There's a lot of light out here. It just depends on whether you're going to tap into it or not. Ashe. We got the Tower coming through. So this is in regards to, like I said, this is a past moment. And it's coming back up to clear a path. This is definitely Oya on the scene. All of this water energy that is taking place here. It is, you see it? You see that lightning? Here we have lightning. You see that? A path is being cleared for you. And it is coming across as very destructive. It's coming across as very unexpected. But they're telling you that there have been signs, symbols, and synchronicities. There have been breadcrumbs. There have been red flags. There have been things that you may have been ignoring. Ayi Bobo. And now it's time to sit with that and own it, as opposed to deflecting and just trying to just, set people on fire, put people in jars. Like I said, this, whatever spell you may be trying to do, it may be temporary, Ashe, or it may not bring about the outcome that you're looking for, because this is in regards to a shadow. Ashe, ashe. Oh yes, baby. Another water energy. We have Aida Wido coming through. So new beginnings. This could be in regards to a new love with yourself and for yourself. Maybe you are finding the time to really get to know your shadows, really get to know your ego, really get to know your shadow side, seeing the balance, seeing the connection. Oh, some of us may be some of us may have already come to the table to get to know our shadow sides, and they're saying that from that there's something new, something beautiful, especially on an emotional level, is going to come through. To find balance and to find harmony with your lower self, to find harmony with your ugly, your what the fucks, you know what I'm saying, to just accept you authentically as you are, to know that you made mistakes and you're doing the best that you can do to move forward, slaying what needs to be slayed, letting go what needs to be let go of, and still moving forward. There's going to be a new opportunity coming through here. Maybe, like I said, turning that creative hobby to get you out of a ditch may actually become a new lucrative passion. Ashe. There's a lot of wisdom that's coming from this. Ayi Bobo. Ashe yo. This is in regards to being the creatrix, the creator of your life. Ashe, ashe. But then again, you don't want to, they say don't take the first thing smoking, because this opportunity could still be coming through with confusion. You want to make sure that this is ultimately for your greatest and highest good. It's coming through that, yeah, there is about a 90% chance. There's a lot of serpentine energy here as well. So there is some energy of confusion, delusion, tricks. It could be a test. Ashe, ashe. Be mindful there. And we have a lot of yellow energy coming through. So this is in regards to, they said the sun. So your solar plexus, your drive, your commitment, your determination. And again, Mars is in retrograde, so it may be a little tough. This could be the challenge. This could be the test. This could be an illusion as well. You may be making a mountain out of a molehill. Oh, you say his name, baby, and he will come through. Whew. Oh, batala. And I was just sitting there talking about all the confusion, all the nebulous energy. And here he is. And there he is. So grounding yourself. This is what this is what they've been asking for months, and maybe we just haven't been feeling ready. Ashe. Being able to really express who we truly are to ourselves. We're no longer hiding from ourselves. Some of us are no longer hiding from ourselves. Some of us have already gone to the table and be like, all right, shadow, all right, ego, all y'all, come on. We need to have a heart-to-heart. We need to get on the same accord. That's going to help with the clarity. But if you find that you are struggling, again, Obatala or any other Loa Odisha deity that you rock with, Ashe, but you want to meditate. You want to make sure that your foundation is secure. Like I said, your tests are patience, determination, dedication, commitment. All of these things to yourself. All of the things that you said that you needed and wanted in life. Your big goals and your big dreams. Yes. And slow and steady wins the race. We got snail energy here, so taking your time, not rushing. That's why they said don't take the first thing smoking. You may not want to take the first thing smoking. You may want to go with the flow. Just see what else is coming through, because there's so much that's going on that you may not have the best trust or best faith in your decision making right now. Rightfully so. There's so much going on. That's why they're telling you slow and steady wins the race. So while you are being still and communing, you're also going to be able to get that healing. And that serpentine energy is coming through here as well. That healing. So I'm getting a sense of there's a growth spurt that is happening. And once we work out this shadow of not trusting people, because let's be clear, at the root of not trusting people is not trusting ourselves. Ashe, ashe. And we stay on the surface in regards to this person did that, or I'll never let that happen to me again. You want to be mindful of that. You're stunting your own growth. You're stunting your growth. And what's the shadow? I'm curious. Yep. Ogun. At the crossroads, you're going to need to take your willpower. And Ogun definitely does rock with Mars. And like I said, Mars is in retrograde. So you may be having a hard time finding the energy for this part of the journey. And you don't have to rely solely on yourself. You're being heavily supported right now. Heavily supported. Ashe. Ashe. Yes. And let's take a look into spirit messages. These 2, 3 just don't want to come up, but I'm going to grab them. Why are you fighting me so? What are you? 25. I am intelligent. Somebody may be struggling, like I said, with emotional intelligence. Oh, woo. And it says you have a great ability to take in and process information on both a conscious and subconscious level. Ashe. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. You are intelligent. That's 25. So finding the balance, finding the harmony in regards to your shadows, in regards to your challenges, in regards to your hardships, that is what's going to help you align your conscious to your subconscious. Ashe. Oh, what is the name of that show? The Imperfects. Take a look into that show. That show, I forgot what episode we're on, but that show, it really shows you how if you just get out of your own way and allow your conscious and your subconscious to get together, you won't have to play a guessing game in regards to what's going on behind the scenes. Let this veil being down for those that rock a good example of what can happen when the as above and the so below comes together. When your conscience, the as above, and your subconscious, the so below, comes together. That's the harmony. But it takes so much to really get them to align, because you really can't hear each other right now. That's why they're asking you to sit still. Forget all this bullshit that's taking place, that has taken place in your life. If you're going to acknowledge it, acknowledge the cycle, so when it happens again, you can be ahead of the curve. Foresight, not hindsight. Ashe, you are intelligent. Let me flip it. And then it said 30. I am imaginative. Yeah, you are an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. I am imaginative. This is coming out with Papa Legba number 3, as well as Mama Brigitte. And who else do we have out here? Aida Wido, especially Aida Wido, that 0 is all about the infinite possibilities, the womb energy, that feminine energy, the creating, the birthing of something. Ashe, ashe. Yes. So using your fire, your spirit, and the things. Okay, simplify your life. Utilizing your fire to create the life that you want to live. Thinking outside the box. Whatever that you were trying to do may not be working. Scrap it. It's already being scrapped and you're fighting it, and it's really futile. Just let it go. Go with the flow on that. Just let it go. See what happens. See what comes from that. And then here we have 333 flying out. 333, I am powerful. You are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity, including your goddamn self. Ashe, live your truth and be a positive light to others. So whether you know it or not, you may have people that look up to you. And maybe this is why you're wearing a mask, portraying that you got it going on the outside, but you all figgity fucked up and tore down, going through a serious deluge right now, going through a serious tower moment. Ashe, you got Nana Bolo Klo, you got Mama Brigitte, you have Obatala, you got Dark Papa Legba. Ashe, ashe. There's a lot of energies that are taking place here, and you're not feeling as powerful as you truly are. That is the illusion. Ashe, you are strong, you are brave. If you're worried about money, baby, listen. Go with the flow. Allow this to fall. Allow this to happen. It's happening. It's out of your control. It's already happening. It's probably already happened, and you may just be going through it just now. Ashe, ashe. Your subconscious or your ego, there's a lot of information that you can gain. This is why you want to work together. Ashe, ayi bobo. Yes, 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 and yes. So making sure that your third eye, your crown chakra. We do have Mama Brigitte out here with purple. We have Astro with purple. So doing your meditations, doing your dream journals, Ashe, journaling period. And then seeing how things play out in the day during your conscious life. Ashe, pay attention to your dreams. That's the subconscious. There's a lot of communications that are taking place from there. Lightning and thunder. So you rock with Shango and Oya, offerings are on the table. You rock with Mama Brigitte, offerings are on the table. And again, just be mindful that get creative. Don't limit yourself. Don't just reduce your life to a potion, baby. Don't just reduce your life to a spell. And there's nothing wrong with utilizing and using magic and potion and, and things like that. But they can't fix everything. You can't just rely on this. As you can see, your actions, your movement, your energy, your fire, your tears, your blood, your sweat, you're going to have to get involved. Ayi Bobo, this is why they're making sure that you understand that you are creative. Get creative. Think outside the box. There's an opportunity coming to you to do just that. But first, you must acknowledge the shadow. You definitely want to work this shadow out, this lack of trust. Because of the things that people have done to you in the past, you don't really trust yourself. You want to work on that. Ashe, ashe. Peace.